For the second lesson of the rocker arm design, we're going to be putting the center components into the part. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to the polygon tool. Even though there's a square there, it's a rectangle obviously, and we'll do the center one first. Number of sides, if you're looking at the drawing, it's 6. So we'll type in 6, and then what you want to do is we want to center it. So the easiest thing to do is actually type in 0, 0. You could try to snap to the center from those circles, but do that, and then we'll go ahead and click about the circle. All right, so it's very important that you select that within the control command line on the bottom. All right, so once you have that there, then it should automatically be in the manner that you want to see it. So the next one, what we'll do is just verify it. We'll dimension it, make sure that's accurate, and then we'll do it again. So we're going to do the next one we'll do is that square on the top. So it's 20 by 20. All right, so we'll do the same process here. All right, so what we need to do first here is actually, we want to use these snap features here to our advantage, so we don't have to guess, because we actually don't know the radius of this object. So we're going to snap this. This will be much easier for us. And we'll go ahead and select the polygon. And the polygon we're going to do is 4. So first we want to do the center, and the total number of sides is 4, right? So we'll type in 4, push enter. And then the nice thing is when we have these features on, it'll already tell us where the center is. So just what you want to do is select the center of that and circumscribed about circle. And it'll already automatically snap increments of 10. All right, so you want to verify this also. And this is where the snap commands can get a little annoying, is because it's going to try to snap. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead, once we did that, turn the snap settings off, go to grid snap, and then you want to turn that off. All right, so if it didn't turn off, go to the snap settings and just turn that snap off. Okay, and then we've done the bottom. Let's make sure that it is actually a rectangle here, a square, and there it is. Okay, so now we just have to put the next one in, which is at the bottom. And so that has a radius, radius of 10, diameter 20. And then we already know the center. I could just key in those numbers, which is minus 50, minus 60, but I can also just go ahead and snap because it's already indicating where it is. So I'll do the circle, and then I'll go ahead and type in the diameter of that. Okay. So let's go ahead and verify the dimensions. And so that's 20. And let's just go ahead, since we're here now, let's go ahead and start to dimension all these parts. And so it's really important that you get as close as you can from the textbook. That's kind of our gold standard. And we'll go ahead and dimension as much of this as we can right now. And so pretty straightforward here. All these radiuses need to be dimensioned, all the parts that we made. So just go ahead and snapping on there. And again, I'm kind of referring to my textbook, as should you. Feel free to pause this as you do it. And this is a great time to verify that you've actually done this properly. Alright, so we also need to know where those circles, where the coordinates are. So we'll go ahead and snap to the center. You generally want to snap to the center of these types of objects rather than the outsides, because if you change the size, you still know where the center is. So that's very typical doing CAD dimensioning, is always dimension to the center whenever you can. Okay, so very straightforward here. You have to be very careful that you're actually snapping to the center and not the dimension line. That can be a place where people err very easily. I'm doing this rather quickly. I would expect you to take your time and make sure that you're getting the results that you need. All right, so I've just about finished this up, Make sure you have all your dimensions in here before you go ahead and make any changes. We're going to have to change the size of these, but I think for now we've got all the dimensions in place that we need, and you've completed lesson 2.